What's up, guys? We are live. It is Wednesday night. We are drinking rum, and Rum Daddy Royer will be joining us at some point here this evening. He's doing very busy Rum Daddy Royer things tonight, and we have a boatload of a good show for you guys tonight. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let everyone know that you're hanging out with the coolest rum community in the world, because this is where the place is, guys. This is where we're all at, which we're really excited about. We got some fun rum news. We're talking about some rules in Jamaica. We've got all kinds of, I got to post this to the Facebook group. Look at me. This is what I'm riding solo. I forget to do things. So make sure you guys help me out as I go here, because I'm definitely going to forget to do something here along the way. I'm going to get some hellos here. But we got some great rum distilleries we're going to be talking about touring. We got Plan Array putting out some things, and we got a new cocktail that's been debuted at a very popular restaurant that I'm sure you all have heard of. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We got Phil coming in first, the sweet taste of victory. Welcome in, Phil. Mark, thoughts and well wishes for those of you in Florida. That is one thing we want to point out here right in the beginning, guys. Right now, it is happening right now as of like 2 hours ago. I know was massive just Hurricane Milton moving through Florida. And I know it's there right now. They're going through that. It is not a good deal. So real quick, on a very serious note, we just want to let everyone know we're thinking of those of you in Florida. Obviously, it's very difficult for us to be able to do anything, but we definitely are wishing you guys safety, safe pass, be able to get to where you need to be and ride this thing out. And hopefully we can help a little bit more with the recovery side of things, which is unfortunate. But right now, we just hope everybody's being safe. And we're really thinking about every single one of you right now. So stay safe out there right now as that's going on. Our hearts are with you guys tonight. And we're going to drink some rum. We're still going to drink some rum. We're still going to have a good time. And we're going to have some fun tonight. So we've got I'm stuck at work. That's okay. You can have fun at work. Low carb cocktails coming in. Greg, but also on my Prime account. I love that. We got a drum roll leading in. Cheers, Daniel Sutherland. How you doing? Welcome in. Super glad that you can make it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good stuff. So let's kick this thing off. I want to get into those 5 distilleries, but before I do, because Rum Daddy Royer is going to be joining us momentarily, I got to tell you guys, Applebee's has decided that rum is the drink of choice. Now, of all people advocating for rum cocktails, I didn't expect Applebee's to be on the top of that list, but I was wrong, and everybody who didn't think so would be wrong, because they have come out with what is called the Dollar Zombie. Yes, the Dollar Zombie. You heard that right. Now, the Zombie is obviously a very popular tiki drink. This is a drink that rum drinkers drink from all over the place all the time. They really love it, and the Dollar Zombie is $1, just like in the name. And one of the quotes here that I got on a feedback was, I can already tell by looking at it, it's 90% Sprite, 5% blue lemonade or some sort of juice, 2% simple syrup, and 3% alcohol, which is probably pretty accurate. And I'm not going to lie to you, that is probably exactly what that drink is for $1. However, the cool part of this, though, is bringing awareness to zombies in themselves, people looking up how to make them. And obviously, in America, sweet drinks are kind of the thing. So there's something to embrace here with the cheap drink version. I got somebody else here put... they're embracing it. They didn't have a quote here, but made with rum, passion fruit, pineapple, cherry, and lime. The Dollar Zombie is garnished with a gummy candy. If that doesn't already tell you how sweet this thing is, it has a gum. If it wasn't sweet enough already, don't worry, guys. They added candy to the top, which just seems necessary, obviously. And it's in the shape of a brain, which is fantastic. We love that. So what do they mean by that? It's one of those candies, those Halloween candies. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but here's the image of that with that candy brain. And watch out. Look at this guy making his way in. But he doesn't have a microphone, so he can't talk. Look, I hit it. You can't even find it. Man. But we're talking about the Dollar Zombie by Applebee's. I don't know if you heard about this, but Applebee's. If you figured out how to turn that thing on? There we go. You didn't need to hold it. You just needed to hit it one time, and it would have just...
Technology is not my strong suit.
Is it where are we? Can we hear Rum Daddy Royer okay?
Hi, can y'all hear me?
Is it coming through? Make sure you let us know if you can hear Rum Daddy
Give me
Royer.
a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Because we want to make sure that you can hear him okay. Sounds good. Thank
Awesome.
you, Mark G. Billy,
Thank
how
you.
you doing? Welcome,
Billy.
Mind Freaks here. Sup, Rum
What?
fam, and to anyone here from Florida, stay safe, stay home.
Oh, please.
Drink rum till Milton decides to blow over. Absolutely. that was a shout out I gave right in the beginning. That our hearts and feelings are with everybody in Florida, and we're wishing you guys safety. The best.
They are.
But this rum drink, it's Applebee's. It's $1 zombie.
$1 zombie.
$1. And I've already gone through it. It's basically 98%, 97% juice and pop, and 3% alcohol.
Okay.
But it's $1.
But it's $1.
And the cool part is it references one of the more popular tiki drinks. So I think people might be doing some Google searches of how to make a zombie.
So in other words, you're saying Chicago Rum Fest, I would have been fine.
You would have been good with this
I would
zombie.
have been good with drinking
next time
2 or 3 of those zombies.
Yeah, next time you end up at a bar after Rum Fest, try to order this version of the zombie.
Applebee's, it'll be.
Applebee's? That's where you go.
I like one of those $1 zombies.
Look, I'm looking for a really fine rum drink. I'm going to Applebee's.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
That is a bold statement. It also comes with a candy brain garnish. I don't know if you saw that.
Candy brain garnish.
Yes.
Oh, it's red, white, and blue?
Yeah, well, it's red and white in the blue drink. But it's that brain candy for Halloween, right? If it wasn't sweet enough for you already, there's a piece of candy in it.
Very nice.
That's just a little added extra. So, Dave Hendricks is in the house. How you doing, Axeman Dave? Love it. Dave's here.
Awesome.
Dave's hanging out.
Dave.
We're gonna hear some good things tonight. Dave always has good things to
Throwing
say.
axes tonight, or what are we doing?
You know, that is what he does on Wednesdays. He's a scary guy. You got to be careful. Okay, you don't want to be in the path.
No. Yeah, you definitely don't.
He knows what he's doing.
I don't. Are you sure? Could be throwing axes. It'd be like I'd probably be the safest spot would be down at the target.
That's right. If I was throwing axes,
if you were throwing
but
axes.
I got to tell you, if anybody that has stood in front of Axeman Dave and he's thrown that axe has never lived to tell the story. You can't even ask him about it. They're all gone. Okay, there's zero people to talk to.
I see.
So
I understand.
That tells you everything you need to know right there. Oh, man. So we're really glad everybody's joining in tonight. And now that you're here, I want to get into this big news story.
Oh, we're going to just jump right in.
Well, I already hit the Applebee's news, which is basically the biggest news of the evening.
What do you got in your glass tonight?
Okay, well, tonight I am sporting the rum drink that we promoted today, the rum.
Did we actually post one today?
We did post one today. It came out just before the show, which is Porteño 21 Solera rum, right? Ooh. Very, very classy, good video. Very nice rum, very fun rum. So make sure you check out that video. But that's what I got. What are you sporting over there? Empty glass.
I am just got an empty glass
empty.
now. So
empty. We got to find you a drink.
So what I'm thinking.
All right, we got a
plan.
plan.
What I'm feeling like this evening.
I love this plan.
Is, boy, we got some really good rums here. You know,
I want to see you make. You know what? I'm going to make a reference here. I was doing a bit of traveling the last few days.
Okay.
Ended up at a hotel that ended up having Bourbon Court 8-year.
Yep.
Had Nassif Family Reserve was on the show. Which,
wow.
by the way, I completely forgot that was a 53.5%.
Yeah, I was going to say that's 53.5.
That explains why the evening sped up really, really quickly towards the end. Had some of that. So love the hotels bringing in rums right now.
Oh, yeah.
Florida Cana. They had some great options.
You've been staying at some pretty nice places.
Oh, I wasn't staying there. No, other people were staying there, and I got to be in there because of that. No, I was at the motel. You know,
like
down
Motel
the road.
6 type thing.
Oh, not that nice.
Okay.
Gracious. Made of money like you, Rum Daddy Royer.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. My door didn't lock. I had to,
Your door didn't lock.
You know,
that's Daytona. That's flashbacks for me to Daytona. Yeah, Daytona, Florida. Yeah.
Well, what are you drinking?
That's a whole other story.
What are you trying to drink tonight? What are you having?
You know, gosh, I'm not sure I want to go that route. But
that's a deep route.
But what I'm thinking is either Doc Brown's really bad rum.
It's a good option.
Okay.
It's a good option. We like that option.
Either this.
All right.
Make sure there's some in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this empty bottle of rum.
Yes, there is some in there. Or the Bob and Coo 8. So I want to see how many people. What do you?
We got to vote.
Yeah. What do you think? What should
most votes wins? We're gonna give you 2 minutes.
Yes.
Put it in. You got 2 minutes.
And I'm getting thirsty.
Yeah. 7:12 and a half. We are.
So please help.
We're picking
help
a drink.
the guy out, man.
Yeah. Bob and Coo's got one.
All right.
Let's see here. Rum and rye, Phil says, love that. Why is Solera rums are so darn tasty? They are.
They are tasty.
I love it.
We
it's
did
so good.
So we did another. Well, we did a blend tonight. Not necessarily
wasn't a Solera, but it was a blend.
But it was a blend.
It was very good.
You know, so there are a lot of really good blends out there. Soleras. You know, it's just a different process. That they're blending the rums.
Super yummy though.
It was very, very good.
CJ's in the house. CJ Johnson, what's up, fellas?
Billy's saying gin.
Billy says gin.
No.
Good one, Billy. I like that. That's a good suggestion.
Again, either these are the choices, boys and girls.
CJ's having a Dorley's 8 tonight. Love that. That's great.
We got to pick up some Dorleys.
Yeah, we got to get some Dorleys for sure.
You know?
Carlos is here. Hello.
Hey,
Long
Carlos.
day at work. Sounds like it's time for a rum, Carlos.
All right.
Sounds like we got to. So we got, hold on, Bob and Koo. Finish the Royer share. So Mark.
Which bottle?
I was going
to narrow that down.
I don't know. They're both pretty close to a Royer share. Doc Brown says Dave. Siri says Barbancourt. Billy said gin, and Mind Freak says Barbancourt.
Oh,
Doc Brown. Another Doc Brown.
We got two Doc Browns and two Bob and Coos.
Wait, what do we got? Okay, so we got 1, 2. We got three Barbancourts.
Do we?
2 Doc Browns.
Come on. Anybody else want to jump in here?
We'll give you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 and a half and 3/4, 0.5.
Nope, this is it.
Oh, CJ said Doc. Now it's tied. Oh my gosh, Panda Main with pineapple, coconut. 13 watching and only 8 likes. I love that. We got another Barbancourt from Greg here with coconut spritzer there at the end. I love that. That's a good. I love that. And Donald says Doc. Good luck.
All right, Doc Brown is going to be because I'm seeing
it just comes back every time. We got 2 Docs at the end. Doc Brown's gonna take this one for the win.
Doc Brown's gonna take this.
Congratulations, Doc Brown's really bad rum. It's the second time you've won a victory on this show. We appreciate your good rum. We love that. So 5 of the best rum distilleries to visit in the Caribbean.
Oh,
before we get started, do you have any guesses as to maybe a couple that might be on this list?
Well, I mean, so that would be probably Foursquare.
Foursquare, okay.
Yeah, Foursquare would be on there.
Is that the Bahamas?
That is Barbados.
Is that Caribbean then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is Caribbean. So Caribbean.
That's where it gets foggy for me. Like, which one's technically Bahamas?
Well, that so that's one
I don't
know
in my head mentally where that divide is.
So that's one of the things that I learned too is that so many of these islands in the Caribbean, they actually have rum distillers right there on the island that you're going to. But so many of them are just basically cruise ship ports. That's the only purpose that they're there. They aren't necessarily a well-known brand. So I'm thinking Barbados and I'm thinking Foursquare. That is absolutely on my bucket list.
All right. Any other guesses? I'm gonna roll through this.
Roll through it.
All right.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of the one in Grenada. And I cannot think of the one in Grenada.
Well, it's funny that you say that because number 5 is River Antone Estate Rum Distillery in Grenada.
There you go.
Doing it the old ways, right? This is the distillery I want to visit. They're doing it just like they did when they first started making rum. I came
this close to visiting that distiller this year.
And then you got a call that said, we don't want you to be here. Get out of here. Don't come. I'm just kidding. They didn't tell them that.
The ship wouldn't go there.
It wouldn't go there.
No.
Couldn't get there.
No.
Yeah. But that is number 1. And they are actually a distillery that make rum just like the old days. By hand. They've got these old things in place. Like it is I've heard, I haven't been there, it is a crazy cool experience to see it like frozen in time.
Right.
So that is on my list.
I've heard the very same thing. That's one of the main reasons that I really wanted to go there and tour that.
So it's been operating since 1785 and it's the oldest functioning water propelled distillery in the Caribbean.
Yes.
And possibly the world. They don't know that for sure, but possibly the world.
Yeah,
that tells you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah.
So frozen in history, 1785. Take a step back to 1785 and go visit this distillery. It'd be super cool. We've got number 4, Puerto Rico of Bacardi.
Okay.
That's a spectacle. Bacardi's a spectacle. They put on, they have a very good presentation. Again, I haven't been to any of these.
I will say, so I've been to
went to this.
Yeah, I went to the Bacardi. in Puerto Rico. Had a really interesting tour. I think it's a really cool place. They're very cautious of how much they share as far as their technology goes and how they go about producing their products. They're very
Secret sauce.
yeah, it's very much a secret sauce type of thing.
I bet they're using hot dogs in theirs too.
Yeah, just like we do.
Just like we do.
But it was a really cool place. I definitely encourage anyone if you go to Puerto Rico, definitely check out the Bacardi facility there. Definitely.
Yeah. So it has a legacy tour which teaches you about the history of rum in just under an hour.
Jamaica is going to be a good one.
Jamaica isn't a rum distiller.
No,
but that's country.
So
close, Roy.
Hang on,
you
hang
almost
on,
did it. You're super close.
Hang on, right here.
That's where you just start yelling. Portugal.
No. So you're going to want to check out
Spain.
Probably Appleton's probably going to be on the list.
Appleton's on the list. It's funny that you bring that up because the very next one, at the third one that you should see, that is the top rated one in the Caribbean, is Appleton Estate. One of the world's most popular rum brands, Appleton Estate, offers a well-rounded tour with heritage dating back to 1749. You can learn how traditional methods have combined with modern techniques, and they have the tour that goes through there, starts the introduction from Joy Spence, the world's first female master blender.
Wow.
Pretty good title right there.
That's very
good.
It's
a big accomplishment.
That is a huge accomplishment.
So that's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
So that is Jamaica. I love that you're picking this up as we go here.
Mark G actually, he put down Appleton gotta be number one.
Yeah, I love that. So Mark G, absolutely. They're on the list. They're at number 3 right now. And so this is the next one I definitely want to go, especially after Rum Club last month.
Yes.
Because we got actually a chance to try this rum, talk to the actual people and learn a lot about this, but this is Rum JM.
Yes.
So in Martinique, founded in 1845, is a remote spot in the north of the lesser visited island.
Yes.
Considered to be less touristy than the other distilleries.
And actually,
right? Private area.
So the Rum Club members, they actually got to talk with Jen from Spearbam.
Yep.
Who actually owns and operates Rum JM.
Rum JM.
And we actually learned a little bit about Rum JM, right?
Yes. And if you want to reference a geographical reference of where is Rum JM, where in Martinique is this? Well, let me tell you, okay? So in Macuba, this is at the base of Mount Pelée. Now, I don't know if you guys know about Mount Pelée. Has some history there. Hopefully, we will not lose this distillery in our history.
Hopefully.
You put it at the base of a volcano, you get to make some very cool volcanic soil products, get to use some cool natural elements. You're also at the base of a volcano. You are right there.
So
we appreciate them.
I remember one time, went to a casino and they had the slot machine at Pelée.
That's basically the same thing. You basically had the same experience.
It's almost like I was at the base of the volcano.
You basically had the same experience. Did you win money?
No,
of course not.
It cost me like $50.
Exactly, because you're getting taken out by a volcano.
Oh, man.
It's just like you were there.
It took me.
That was number 2 on the list. And then we got number 1. The oldest active rum distillery in the world.
Man.
Oh, come on. That had to give it away.
Oldest active rum distillery in the world.
Come on. You can do it. I know you know this.
It's Mount Gay.
Mount Gay in Barbados. Yep. Birthplace of rum. Barbados certainly tops the list.
They didn't even mention Foursquare.
It was not on there. It was not on the list. They got to Barbados at number 1, which I do believe is probably, if you're going to go on a rum tour and you want to hit the most coolness, Barbados has to be like top of the list for like, they have so many great rum distilleries in Barbados. But no rum tour is complete without visiting Mount Gay. They are recognized as the world's oldest commercial rum distillery and since 1703.
Yes.
So we love that. So those are your 5 in the Caribbean that everybody needs to go visit. I know we should go.
We
should. Credit card out.
We should.
We should put this all on a tour and we should just go to all these. That seems like something we should
all
do.
Right. I've been drinking rum. Let's just buy tickets for everybody that's on the show tonight. Let's head to Barbados.
That makes sense to me. I think we should. I think that's a great idea. I love that. So I'm just saying. Anyway, if you guys have a rum distillery that you think you should go and visit and enjoy, let us know what that rum distillery would be. There's a lot of very great rum distilleries. This is by no means the best of the best. I think it's just 5 really good rum distilleries with good history, a good tour.
I think that's the thing right there. Is there's a lot.
It's a good experience at each of these.
There's a lot of historical value.
Yeah.
On all of those that are mentioned in that article.
Absolutely,
right?
there is.
You know, I mean, because we actually have, you know, some really good rum distilleries right here in the States, Hawaii.
We do.
You know, I mean, it's not just about the Caribbean anymore.
No, it's not. It's spreading out.
It is spreading out. You know, I mean, we got Everglades White Lightning,
all these craft,
which is now Bamboo Spirits, right?
And so we have all these
Coconut
distilleries
Cartel.
popping up across the United States, which is really exciting. And other parts of the world are experiencing that as well. I mean, craft rum is just on the rise. But I mean, as far as like touring and everything, there's a big difference. If you get into a craft distillery, you get to see a lot more intricate parts of it, which is very cool. And if you go to a big one, you usually get kind of like, I like how Bacardi put the legacy tour of like the history of rum, more of a spectacle, big like history of everything, seeing a little bit bigger of a actual production, which is also very cool. So they all have a lot of things to check out. Speaking of Bacardi, follow-up news. I'm not done.
News. Is this going to be their mojito, or no? It was Cuba Libre in a can, rum and coke in a can.
No, we already did that. That news was like 2 weeks ago.
It was an update.
It's like 2 weeks ago.
Thought it was an update.
No updates.
So it was here in Iowa now.
So Bacardi rum. And if you like basketball, Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler announced a second Big Face Coffee collaboration, the Domino Club event series. Now,
wait a minute. The Coffee Club, what?
So here's the thing.
What?
Did I say that too fast?
Who is this guy?
So this is, you don't know Jimmy Butler?
Do I know him?
Absolutely. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
You guys played down at the rec center together, shot some hoops.
Yeah, we did.
Boom. So I was going to ask this before I read it, and then I kind of read it off, but you know, it was like a year ago I was saying that rye rum, like in rye barrels, was like the big thing. Seems like this year the fad is coffee rum. Feels,
isn't that funny?
Brugal, we just talked about it last week. Brugal came out with a coffee rum. We're seeing coffee bean rum all over the place.
It's kind of funny to me, you know, and thinking about that, you know, last year I think was kind of our year when we discovered some of these coffee rums.
You know what's funny? It was at least two
years
not
ago?
3, because Ron Cologne had a coffee
Ron
rum.
Cologne
that was
really
easily
good.
3 years ago.
Really good.
That was easily 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So
and those were overproof too.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been out for a while. Everglades White Lightning has a Cuban coffee bean. Brugal just came out with theirs. Kraken did one a year or two ago where they had a
black
coffee,
roast.
the black roast, dark roast, whatever it was. You know, this has been coming, but now it seems very, very popular. So I don't know if it just took off, caught wind, but there's a lot of them.
So here's my prediction. At some point, you're going to be able to find Starbucks is going to come out with their own coffee rum. What do you think?
They'll probably partner with somebody. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, these guys partnered with Big Face Coffee, whatever, like
Who
this
did what?
one. The Jimmy Butler and
Butler.
Bacardi. They're Big Face Coffee collab. So that's like the name of the company that does the coffee beans. Big Face. They have big faces.
They got
big. You can't miss them. Little head, big face. Okay, can't miss them. It's very apparent. It's very apparent. All right, you're not gonna miss it. I don't know, but you know, I definitely enjoy their place in the rum world.
Yeah.
I think it's fun experiencing different coffee bean. It's kind of like different wood barrels. When you start using different coffee beans, I think you create like a whole nother element. You start blending coffee drinkers into rum a little bit. So I think that's an exciting avenue to be able to explore.
Definitely.
I think that's cool.
I agree.
You want to keep moving through news? You want to dance? You want to sing? You want to entertain? You want to juggle?
You know, I'm enjoying just hanging out with these fine people right here. Do we have some new comments?
Mark G says that he'd love to go to Barbados with you specifically, so we have to buy Mark G a ticket as well to go with us to Barbados.
Who else wants? We're gonna carpool.
We're gonna carpool.
We're gonna swing by.
Who wants to get in the van? Who wants to get in the van? We're not booking flights. We are driving.
And yes, it's a white van.
And let me tell you guys, it's a one-way. Okay, there's no return trip for this trip. Tell you what. Plantaray Rum came out with their Navy rum recently.
Yes.
This was something that's been very popular in the rum
we
community.
mentioned this last week or a
couple
of
weeks,
ago.
2 or 3 weeks ago. I think Nia from My Rum Diaries did
Oh
a
yeah,
review.
Nia from My Rum Diaries.
And so they have released this book, the Compendium at BCB Berlin. So what I'm getting from this is that the brand that makes Plantaray rum are releasing this, exploring 300 years of Royal Navy rum and its technique. So they're releasing this book that is deep diving into the history of 300 years of Royal Navy rum.
Question.
What's up?
Do you have to sail a ship to get this? Do you have to work on a ship to get this? Do you have to go join the Navy?
These are great questions. I love this.
How much do I get paid? If I join the Navy, how much do I get paid?
That's
Can I
good.
afford a bottle of this rum?
You will have to take that up with your military
so
advisor.
So many questions.
However, that being said, I think you're going to get denied for more than one reason. Okay,
probably.
It's a lot of reasons why they don't want you on the ship. Okay. Secondly, if your name is
can I drive the boat, please?
First of all, the fact that you're calling it a boat is already disqualification for you being in the Navy. Okay,
I'm a good boat driver.
Oh my God,
I like to drive the boat.
Don't worry, guys. There's much better people equipped to handle these things doing this. No, the answer is no.
Oh, okay.
Unless your name's Rum Daddy Royer, then yes.
Right.
But it's a book exploring all of this history, 256-page book, deep diving into the history of Royal Navy rum, which is really cool. I do feel like I have a lot to learn in that avenue because the history of Navy rum, the generals of like it was used in the military. It stopped on this date. This is what they used it for to keep away scurvy. Like we know the generals.
Yeah, we know the
general facts, but there is obviously so much more here
I think there's always more to the story.
Yeah, which is cool. So I'm really glad they're releasing that. I think that's cool.
Who did that?
Plantaray did it.
Now you know the rest.
I just told you.
No,
I just told you. Plantaray.
So this is for all you fine people out there. Who did? Now you know the rest of the story. Who did that? He doesn't have any idea what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that does.
I have no idea.
I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name.
Paul Harvey.
Yes. Who did that?
Me. I just said it. No, I'm just kidding.
Phil. Yes.
Jeremy says Steve Harvey. Basically the same person.
They could be related. They could be related.
Could be
I
related.
Have no idea.
We don't know. We don't know. Greg says if you join Rum Club, it's free to travel to Barbados with you, right? It's all included in Rum Club. Is that a Rum Club experience? We're doing excursions now.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I wish we could do that.
Speaking of Rum Club, for you Rum Club members, be on the lookout for an update. We're shifting some days and dates around. Yes. We're getting some rum shipped. We are working around some very interesting things that have popped up.
So we've had some schedules change.
We may have I don't know yet, and I don't like throwing around.
Extremely frustrating to us.
It is extremely frustrating. So I don't like throwing around the word of reimbursement month because I want to get you guys rum, but we're actually gauging that right now because we're having a little trouble lining up one. So we was
supposed to be already lined up.
So we might have a gap month there where it comes back.
Things happen.
Things happen. We're working it out.
Shit happens.
We're figuring it out.
Yes.
We're figuring it out. So just to give you guys a quick update there, so you know. What do we got here? I couldn't remember the first name.
Yes.
Steve Harvey. I felt like Steve Harvey's pretty
Steve
accurate.
Harvey
it could have been Steve Harvey.
Paul Harvey.
Steve.
Thank you very much, Bill.
Any news on non-Americans joining the club just for the meetings? Great question, Mark. Keep on us. This has been a crazy time in our lives right now over the last couple of weeks. We have not even had the chance to breathe, and so we have not come up with anything.
No.
That is probably going to be something we're going to incorporate, and if I'm guessing correctly, we're going to sit down and be able to put that together probably sometime in the winter months when it's
I'm hoping so.
a lot slower.
I'm hoping things calm down a little bit. I mean, somebody started a new job, new career, this sort of thing.
Kept me a little busy. Kept me on my toes.
A little busy.
Kept me on my toes, which is good. But we're going to need a little bit more gap time, so the holiday season might bring a little bit of that.
Hopefully.
So I'm hoping before the end of the year we get that sorted out. Keep asking. We definitely just keep asking, and we'll get you an update hopefully here by the end of the year. Greg is home. Glad you made it home, Greg. We're glad that you're there. Let's see here. Yeah, just want to keep it in your thoughts. Absolutely, Mark.
Yes.
Definitely do that.
We appreciate that.
We do.
You know, because here's the thing. Here's the thing, Mark. We drink rum. And occasionally,
That's an
we
accusation.
forget shit. I'm just saying.
That's an accusation right there.
I'm just saying. Sometimes we forget stuff.
That was destiny calling right there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is she working again?
Yeah. I walked right into that. Really.
I thought she had the 10 to 2 shift.
I walked straight into that one. I can't believe
she had the 10 to 2 shift.
I can't believe I teed that up. Good stuff. I do have one more piece of rum news.
Okay.
Before we just banter and ramble and yell and do random stuff. Okay. And this is regarding Jamaican rum.
Oh, okay.
So just like rum agricole has very specific rules and guidelines as to what can allow you to call it a rum agricole, correct? So Jamaican rum is going through this same process right now of what are the qualifications to call something a Jamaican rum.
Oh,
right. To be able to specifically
they're jumping
call
on that bandwagon.
So they got a 4-year legal battle that has finally ended. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Over the last 4 years, they have been trying to figure out the definition of Jamaica rum. And they've ended in a decision to add the word only to the criteria. A change that now clearly bars aging of the spirit outside of the island. So for a true Jamaican rum now, it has to be aged in Jamaica only. It has to be made, aged in Jamaica only. It can't be sent out and aged elsewhere.
So one of the things that we have learned in our travels and our time in doing this is that, you know, there are a lot of different rum companies out there that don't necessarily have their own distillery. And this is not, you know, this is not a bad thing on them or anything else. You know, because some of them put together some very, very fine rums. They truly do. But what they'll do is they'll go into some of these countries and they will buy some of this produced product and they will bring it back maybe to the States or to another country, and they'll pick up something from Barbados, they'll pick up something from Jamaica, they'll pick up something.
Becomes a blended technique from all over the world.
It becomes this blended technique, you know, that they put together this really, really tasty product. You know, and so I think Jamaica is like, hey,
they just want to
time out.
They just want to make sure
credit. We want to make sure credit goes where credit is due.
Well, and I think they're just trying to ensure that if you're going to call it Jamaican rum, like only Jamaican rum, you know, I don't know if that goes at the beginning, Jamaican rum only. I don't know, but Jamaica only rum. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where the word falls in there. It didn't clarify that, but I think that they're just trying to keep a what's the word I'm looking for when you have a country that has really cool things over a long period of time. We don't have it here in America because we're so young.
Yeah.
You know, what is history of a country? Why can't I not think of the word? Well, there's a word for this. Oh my, heritage.
There you go.
That's one of the words. I don't know if that was the word I was going for.
That's a good word.
Like the heritage of Jamaica alive, right? Like their beginnings. Their what the country embodies to be in the rum.
They have a very strong history.
They do
with the world of rum, and you know they don't want somebody just coming in and stealing that heritage, like you said.
Yeah,
you know, from them just by labeling it on somebody's bottle that is not even being produced necessarily completely produced and sold from Jamaica.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
You know, I agree with the people from Jamaica. You want to make sure that they aren't stealing, because I think that's a fantastic word. You want to make sure that they aren't stealing your heritage.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, it's so much like rum is already very diverse. You can have tons of different products just between two different rums, right? So when you want something to like, you don't want people going up and like, oh, this is Jamaican rum. I know what this is. And they grab it and it's completely different. I think they're just trying to keep a similar element, history, like process to it, so that people like get that, you know, because you're aging, if you ship it around the world at different elevations, different things that you can't do in Jamaica because it's in a different part of the world. And so, you know, they can still bring in stuff. You know, it's just saying you got to make and age it there. It doesn't mean you can't have a unique process that you took some stuff from other places.
And this is what I'm predicting, what you'll see is some of these companies that do this type of thing, they could just simply put down globally sourced rum.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
There you go.
There you go. You're welcome.
Something we've been talking about recently is being bartenders and upping our bartending game, making
Upping our
cocktails.
bartender game.
Well, you
I'm not
applied,
sure- I'm
they
not sure
denied
that-
you. You've applied at like 17 different places. Nobody will hire you. I don't know.
That's just around here. I haven't traveled outside the.
So
No.
recently we've kind of opened up this idea of being able to make cocktails. Now, this is going to be a Christmas idea for all of you
we
fine folks
love
out there.
Christmas
Who's
ideas.
looking for a good Christmas idea for your rum-loving friends? All right? I know I am, right? So being a person who likes cocktails, enjoys cocktails, but at this point in time is not very good at making cocktails. I hope to be better soon.
No, Greg, we need some help.
Need some help.
Thank God your videos are out there. They can help us all. Low carb cocktails.
That being said, they have a machine that can be your
Is
own
this going to be an AI
personal
bullshit type thing?
Okay, I love that you automatically.
I mean,
say the word machine.
seriously.
The
So-
toaster is a machine. AI bullshit.
AI bullshit.
Cooking my toast.
Ugh.
I could have done this warming it up with my hands.
Yep, I could have. I've done that.
Hand crisp toast.
These hands right here could actually toast bread.
That's how he.
Trust me.
That's how he
It's
toasts
true.
bread in the morning. He
Hey,
just-
when I was out in the wilderness for 5 years, I was out in the wilderness all by myself, roaming around, and I had a loaf of bread, and that's what I would eat in the morning.
being completely out
One
of your
loaf of
mind
bread for
does
5
not.
years.
Being completely out of your mind does not constitute you being living in the wild. Okay. I'm just saying.
Says you.
I'm just saying. But I got a picture of this thing here. It's a Black & Decker, Bev by Black & Decker, your personal bartender. Now, first I'm going to show you, then I'm going to show them. So this is literally
what is this doing?
Yeah, so this is you hook up like it has room for 6 different bottles, and then you can choose how much of each bottle goes in to concoct your cocktail. So you get the same measurement every time it pulls from the bottles, puts it in, and then you're good to go. And it doesn't have to be alcohol. You can have your mixers in there pulling from that too. So you can make it with the same thing. So I'll show you guys here real quick. So it's just the Bev thing. I know you can't see it super well, but it's got
Black & Decker.
3 bottles here. And then I don't know why it won't slide.
Other way.
And it's backwards on the computer. And then 3 over here, right? So it's just pulling from it, making it.
I mean, that's cool.
It. Yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty sweet.
Cool. Kudos to Black & Decker for putting that together.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's the only one out there, but I just happened to see it today.
No, that's what I
that
heard.
was pretty sweet.
It is the only one. They are the first ones to do
only
this.
technology.
Only technology.
It's AI.
AI. And Black & Decker has honed in on the bartending skills of AI, and they've created this machine, this AI machine that will produce the most phenomenal drinks.
I don't know if they'll be phenomenal. I mean, you still got to press the buttons. You're basically the bartender. You got to activate the machine. It's not going to do it for you.
Okay.
Greg, yes, I am still in real estate. Thank you for asking. My wife and I still run a real estate company. Thank you for asking that as well. Let's see. You were asking me to come up, Greg. We are.
Yes.
Yes. Those auto drink makers are expensive. You need Roy Air money to buy them, which is absolutely true. Not me. I'm not. But I'm putting it on my Christmas list because Rum Daddy Roy Air has got the black card. And slap that piece of plastic down.
Yeah.
We need one of these for the bar.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, baby.
Boom.
Yeah.
Making our drinks perfectly every single
time.
But seems pretty cool. Definitely seems like something if you're not a big bartender, mixing stuff, having to do all that, having this machine that does it for you.
You know what I feel like we should do instead?
Just go to a bar and order them.
Well, I mean, yeah, that would
hang out with Greg and have him make them.
Yeah, that would be great.
We got
maybe
lots
if
of
we
options.
got invited to Greg's house, maybe someday,
right?
And we could actually do a video with Greg.
Is this considered a shop
we could
tool?
help him. We could help him actually do a cocktail.
We could. Well, I don't know.
Wouldn't that be a lot of fun?
I don't know if we'll be much help, but we will gladly participate.
Greg, I will absolutely be 100% a lot of help for you.
A lot of help.
Lot of help.
Lot of help.
Lot of help.
Roger Ham says, is this considered a shop tool?
Yes. Yes, it is. Sure.
Absolutely it is. I don't see why not. Greg says he's already invited us, which he has. Greg has said,
really?
Well,
you never told
down
me that.
every time.
He never tells me
it's
anything.
on the show. He's done this publicly
this
so
guy
many
never
times.
Tells me anything.
And Greg has asked us multiple times. We just got to go there.
My
We got to set up a time.
I wish
you got to
you'd
be
tell
there.
me these things.
Good Lord, man. Got to get together with people. I know we drink alone in our basement on a camera most of the time. We can interact in real life. We do it a few times a year.
So here's the question. Here is the question. I know that we can, but should we?
Big but. It
I'm just
depends.
saying.
It depends on the people. Greg's good people. We'll be
Greg's
fine.
good people.
You know, you find some gin drinkers out there, and it's like vodka drinkers. I don't know. I'm just kidding. It's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun. We got hurricane rolling through Florida right now. Thoughts and prayers out that way.
That is so sad.
We are looking at Miami.
They just got hammered again.
I know. We're looking. Hopefully things clear off after this. I know there's some potentials coming afterwards, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yes.
But we are looking at Miami in November.
We are.
So that is still on the radar.
The 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that.
Somewhere in that guideline of
realm.
9th, 10th, 8th, somewhere
10th,
bubble.
11th, 12th.
Somewhere in that bubble of a weekend.
How about if I just go ahead and look that
That's
one
the Miami Rum Renaissance Festival. We are planning that out. And so we'll figure that out after kind of some of this passes. We'll probably lock in some of that just to make sure everything's still standing there and we can actually get there.
Question for
Questions.
all of you fine people out there that are still with us. Would there be, I'm thinking about maybe having some.
Can I stop you for a second?
All right.
I got it.
Fine.
Greg said if you come and have a drink with him,
yes,
he is going to make you an amazing. He used the word great, but I'm going to upgrade it to amazing gin drink with raisins.
Oh my God. Yeah, Greg. Yeah. Come on, man. Show a little love this way.
Garnished with watermelon.
Yeah. Show a little love this way.
Anywho, you were saying.
God.
I'm so sorry.
God,
going out to Miami. As long as it's still standing.
Yeah, so we're looking at possibly having the birds join us. And kind of talking.
We got to reach out to them.
We got to reach out to them.
We got to talk to people at some point.
See if they want to join us on our show and talk about Miami Rum Fest and let us know what all they have going on.
Yeah, I know we owe Rob Jr. A video.
Oh yeah,
at some
definitely.
Point. We dropped the ball on that. Got a little crazy, and we just never picked that ball up.
It looks like it's the 9th and 10th.
Okay, 9th and 10th, Saturday, Sunday.
So
that'll be good.
And I believe at this point that we are going.
At this point, we are going. We're just waiting for some things to clear so we can book some stuff.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Yes. So our intention is that we are going. Question for all of you fine people out there. Is any of you actually thinking about going this year to the Miami Rum Renaissance Festival?
We would love to see you guys there.
That would be awesome.
It'd be a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
Guaranteed.
Every
it would
time
be a lot of fun.
We
it's
go
so
to one of these
memorable.
shows.
I can never remember anything that happens there.
And I'm not sure. There's a good chance that we're going to miss Chicago next year.
There is a good chance.
There's a high probability of that. So this might be a rum
because
fest.
They won't allow somebody back.
You're the one who got kicked out. We have a picture showing you being removed. Stan was like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!
Go back to Iowa.
Go back to Iowa." He sent you packing. So there's a good chance we're going to end up missing that show. This might be our rum fest for a minute until we regather some possibilities.
Makes me a little sad.
Might find a different one somewhere. Try something new. We can do new things every once in a while.
Can we?
Sometimes.
I'm a creature of habit.
We started drinking rum, and one time we drank Mountain Dew Hard on this show. So
we did.
There's us being different.
So that brings up an interesting.
For every
thought.
300 rums, we drink one different thing.
Has any of you fine people out there ever heard of a rum alternative? A rum alternative.
You know what? If they watch the show, they absolutely have, because I talked about it. You talk crap about it, throwing it in the dirt. Why would you even have? They got
What is the point?
Non-alcoholic.
What is
rum.
The point?
What is the point? There's people out there who like to be sober, but they like to enjoy a good time. They still want fun cocktails. They can make some mocktails with that whole experience. Be a part of the whole experience.
You know what? If they hang out with me, I will show them and I will teach them how to have a good time.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm just saying.
You have these, we definitely promote, people who are wanting to be sober, going through that.
We do.
Absolutely.
We do. I joke. I jest.
He doesn't
joke.
He hates you. Okay.
That is not true.
No.
That is not true.
But seriously, it's cool because we think about how good some of the drinks we have are, how blended they are, how well they are. You can taste all of these things, and there's a way now that you can experience that and not actually have to drink alcoholic rum, which is
So
very cool.
here's my question to you.
Yes.
Have any of you ever tried a rum alternative product? I'm not even sure how to even say it.
an
NA rum.
a non-alcoholic
An
rum.
NA rum. Has anybody ever tried an NA rum? Because we actually have one that we're actually going to be reviewing at some point.
Yeah.
A friend of mine that I work with brought this in, and
we're gonna find out how close it is.
They told me what their thoughts were on this.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are on it.
Now, speaking of their thoughts, Phil brings up a very good question
Yes.
here that I want to pitch at you
Yes.
because I do think that it deserves to be asked. Is gin a rum alternative?
No, it's not. No, gin is gin.
It's not a rum alternative.
That is absolutely not.
Does not fit.
Gin is not a rum alternative.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
Nope. Doesn't
Good
quite make it.
question.
Good questions.
I
Love
appreciate the question, but no, it does not. No. Mm-mm.
I love it.
I don't even.
We're
think
gonna
gin,
definitely get.
I don't think gin's even real.
We're gonna do. It's not even real.
It's not even.
It's not
real.
a real drink.
I think
Fake
there's
news.
I think there's
Rum doesn't exist. Or gin doesn't
I think
exist.
there's a conspiracy right now.
Gin is
about
just
the gin.
Gin is just
It doesn't exist.
gross water in a bottle.
It is. It just and it makes you lose.
Pretty sure
your
they
mind.
get it from Flint, Michigan, and they just bottle it and they call it gin.
Shout out Flint, Michigan.
Pretty sure gin is just Flint, Michigan water in a bottle. I'm just saying.
We apologize.
It's bottled
from
that-
Flint, Michigan, right now.
They know. They're aware.
They're aware.
They're
All
aware.
right.
You know.
Cheers, then.
There's a lot of facts out there. They have the interweb. They can know these things. I love it. So got a lot of fun things coming up. Pretty excited about that with our rum travels and everything.
Yeah, we do.
I am excited to get into some of the new reviews we have coming up. We have a lot of fun stuff for Rum Club coming up. We're going to be ending the year on a bang. Obviously, we're getting some logistics filled out.
I want to do some really cool things for our Rum Club members because
we're going to come December. We're going to send out a pretty cool
package.
end of the year
we
Christmas
don't even
package.
Know for sure exactly what that's going to consist.
I know we got to catch up on sending some stuff out.
It is going to be something nice.
I know we have a giveaway that we gotta complete, and then
oh my god,
and then I got a picture.
How old is that?
Very old. And then I've got everybody, and we tell everybody that, by the way, like it comes in time. This is not our main gig. I owe Carlos a picture. I'm definitely
owe Carlos a picture.
Yeah, that I hand drawn picture. That
hand drawn picture
that I still have to make, and I owe Carlos that. So we got to get that too.
Carlos, I apologize.
I know.
For
I really dropped
Robert.
the ball there. I'm starting art class on rum.
And what do you have to draw a picture of?
Whatever I want.
Okay.
Just show off my artistic skills.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, very good. Especially when I'm drinking rum. It gets even better.
Oh yeah.
It's way better.
Well, it's more imaginative.
Yeah, it gets very creative very quickly. Yes.
Right.
So when drink rum, definitely get more creative. Was at a bar last night and
no. Really? Say it ain't so.
I went outside. I drank elsewhere in a different bar. It wasn't this bar. I actually went to another bar. And it was so funny because the guy next to me, so I order my drink. I get it. It's in this nice, neat little short glass with a slice of lime. Love it. It's Barbecue 8-year.
Okay.
It's very yummy. And then he's like, I'm just getting a beer. They're like, oh, cool. Do you want a tall, a short, or a Stein? And he's like, oh, Stein sounds great. I'll get the Stein. Gets the Stein. It is like this big. It is 36 ounces.
Oh my god.
Of beer in this giant mug. And I'm like, glad you just got one. You just need a beer. There you go. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll cover you. You're good to go there, champ. Don't worry about it. This individual was literally we're about the same size. We're not large individuals by any means. So him holding it was just pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw the picture. He sent the picture.
Pretty funny.
That is.
But you got to be very careful when you're ordering drinks and they just offer you, you want that in a tall or a Stein? You should be like, what's the size difference? That's a great question to ask. Be aware.
Yes. Don't be shy. Definitely ask those questions.
It's a good question. Supreme Overlord Diamante the Great. Gosh, this is a great name.
What?
Got a sweet thumbs up coming in from them, and I love that. That's absolutely tremendous. What a sweet. I know you've been on here before. I love that name. Kevin Thomas, just curious, what are the coins behind Royer on the shelf?
Oh, I got a
Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Yeah, no.
So,
no,
Royer
they
likes to
are
go to Chuck E.
not.
Cheese. He likes to play the games.
They are not.
He's a big fan. Big fan.
So these come on
These bottles here.
So
if you buy just rum, a lot of times at the stores and stuff,
I'm trying really
you will see them chained around the bottle, and you'll get coins. Now, the cool thing about these coins is they have a value. So you get these coins when you buy these rums, and you're able to find them. You collect these coins, and then they have at their distillery what is called premium coin holder events, where they bring in premium rums.
These are premium coins right here.
They bring in premium rums from other distilleries to compare against their own premium rums. And by having a coin, you can turn it in and attend these events for free. You just turn the coin in and you get to go. So
these are really nice coins. They're very cool.
Very neat.
And to give you an idea of what this actually looks like, I'll show you. Hang on. Hang on.
Displays. This is actually the newest one. This is like a doubloon.
That is,
which is very
that's
cool.
off the 5-year anniversary.
5-year anniversary. It's like this doubloon that you get in a treasure chest kind of a thing. Very, very cool. But yeah, you can see we have all of them. We have the full collection of every coin that they've came out with since their existence, which we're really, really grateful
we are
for.
one of the few.
One of the few. There are
one
very
of the
few
very
people
few.
and we worked hard to obtain those.
Oh, yes. John will tell you that
Drink
we
a lot
worked
of rum.
hard. So basically, if you buy a bottle of just rum, you'll get the bottle along with said coin.
Boom.
Boom, just like this. Now, this is their normal bottle. It's not a premium bottle. So the way that you can tell the difference is this right here is what they would consider to be a normal coin, and they're all dated.
Yep. You have the year on each of them. What is that one?
This is
2020.
2020.
What a fun year that was. Well, we got a coin to commemorate it.
So this is what the other side looks like. This right here is a premium coin, and this is what makes it a premium coin. It's actually a little thicker. These things are hefty as well. But it's got the two-tone painted version on this, and they are very, very cool. You know, I think along with getting to be part of Just Rum's tasting event, because you have to have at least one of these to get into that tasting event that they hold once or twice a year.
Yep.
And that sort of thing. But you can also trade these in for I believe actually some rum.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. They got value back in the distillery. I love that. So Greg says I recorded 4 Just Rum videos over the weekend with cocktails that will start airing in November on the Low Carb Cocktails YouTube channel. Greg, were you walking after, crawling after? How'd that feel?
I was going to say, how did that go?
You know, 4 in, that gets pretty deep. I guess you space it out over the whole weekend, which is good. Did you do it all at once?
Did you crash a wedding?
I'd love to see. You just did them all back to back to back to back. By the time you got to the 4th, this rum is good. Just start yelling at the camera.
Yeah. You can tell the truth, Greg. Been there, done that.
Ooh, fresh blackberry bottle out of left field. We do have the new one, which is a little different than the last one. And we do have a fresh bottle, so we're pretty excited about that. Had you guys tried the Just Rum American Oak aged 2 years? It is phenomenal. Yeah, we've had the 2-year American Oak. Very, very good. We love that one. Everything they've been putting out lately has been phenomenal.
John puts so much love and care into his products.
They're very good, very fun, very unique. It's just a very fun experience. Amazing. We love that. So that's all we got for you guys, though. We don't have anything else saved secretly behind the bar. How you doing?
You know, it's been an interesting week.
It's been an interesting week.
It has.
It's been a long week for me. It is Wednesday, and it definitely feels like it should be Friday. So
Friday will get here soon.
It's been a busy week.
Don't wish your life away.
And I don't wish my life away. It has been busy. It has been a busy week. So I'm excited to drink some rum with all of you guys.
I encourage all of you to go out there and seek happiness every day. Enjoy every day that you can.
absolutely the truth. Enjoy it all. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a
We do.
Wednesday.
We
We'll be
appreciate
back
you.
obviously next week. We hope you guys are trying good rums, staying safe over there. Another big shout out, Hurricane Milton coming through Florida.
Be safe.
Be safe down there in Florida.
You are in our thoughts and
we
prayers.
know all our
You
Florida
really
members are not here with us tonight. We know that they are doing way more important things than watching this show.
Way more important things.
So we're just thinking about you guys. Again, we can reemphasize this many times. You know, obviously
Paul from My Rum Diary, Paul from
relief,
Drums and Rums, and
this is the
Nia
tough
from My
part.
Rum Diaries. They both live down there.
Johnny's down there from
Johnny
Ready,
from
Set, Rum.
Ready Set Rum. They all three of them live down there in
and some
Florida.
of our favorite rum distilleries. So we just want everybody to stay safe, have fun, enjoy it. We're excited. This is the best rum community in the world. Obviously,
we love you guys.
We love coming back each and every week. We do it for you guys. So
we do.
I can't believe you guys are all here. We're so grateful to get to hang out with every one of you.
We're like the luckiest people
it's amazing.
Ever.
We love it. We love it. So we're really excited about that, and we hope that you guys just have a fantastic week. Stay safe. Excited to see you next week, and we'll be talking to y'all soon. With that being said, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive, and no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.